Hi Taurus, I hope you guys are doing well. I am here to do your Singles and Troubled love reading. Okay, it's one of two readings I always do for you per month. One is the detailed reading, okay, which I do two different styles, which I alternate per month, okay. That one was The Bull is a Sly Fox, okay, and love came up in it, so I read it, okay, and family matters. So if you're having a lot of issues in love right now and have been engaged in a long-term plan, you may want to check that one out. Okay, I also posted something for the full moon, which is in Capricorn, nearly conjunct Pluto, okay, with a grand rectangle in the sky as well, okay, and one of those rectangle points is on you, and it's today. Okay, and it's where the North Node is, okay, which is also nearly conjunct Uranus. Okay, so there's a lot of transitions right now that the whole zodiac is focused on, but towards new beginnings, and they're about revolutionary change. Okay, planet of Uranus, invention, okay, rebellion, a modern ruler of Aquarius in your sign, a fixed sign. Okay, Aquarius is also a fixed sign. This happens to be a little different than yours, okay? For some reason, you know, you guys have been popping with that. Some Aquarian symbols as well as some Libra symbols or vice versa. So anyways, always check your sun, moon, rising. This won't resonate for everybody. If it does resonate with you, feel free to comment, like, share, subscribe, and definitely check your other placements if it doesn't resonate, and check other readers if it doesn't resonate, okay? That said, I'm going to pull a couple for my Taurus, please. Troubled in love. I'm drinking an espresso. For you guys, divine timing, hidden path, here we go again with the plan, and then ego. Divine timing. Patience, perseverance, peace. Trust that the divine knows when. Detour, slow down, explore. Go in a new direction. Hidden path. This hidden path thing, especially as to love, popped up in your general reading, and I read it, which was an extremely long reading. You guys may want to check that out. Ego, pride, jealousy, self-preservation. Walls, let your guard down. What's going on? Give me three more for my Taurus. Pause. Here's this pause. Home, deception. Okay. I just want to look at your chart real quick. You guys also have Mars in there, which the way I do my charts, I still put in Greek or Aramaic parts in them. And that part of spirit and a part of fortune for the event chart for the full moon today happens to be like conjunct Mars. So there is a lot of force and power there. A lot of force and power. If you were born at the time of the full moon today, you would have on the eastern seaboard, you would have a ascendant in Scorpio. Okay, your opposing sign. Okay, so I think for a lot of you, partnerships of one kind or another are on your mind right now, okay? They just are. It's just hard to get away from. And there's a lot of power, okay, behind today's full moon, okay? A lot of mother issues, women's issues, transformation on those areas, okay, are at the forefront, okay, are on people's minds in general, okay? There's something here about timing. It's coming, that's popping off for you, okay? And let's pull I'm going to use these black and whites and then use a different deck for clarifiers. I'm going to pull a Celtic cross for my Taurus, singles and troubled in love. For my Taurus, singles and troubled in love. I feel like this is going to pop into that other reading just because of this like hidden path, this planning, okay? There's something with ego here popping up though, and deception, and pauses, inaction. Singles and troubled in love. Six of Swords is at the very top of the deck. And the High Priestess, intuition at the bottom with the Last Judgment, the Two of Cups, the Five of Swords. Six of Swords. That is a move away. A going away. Maybe an actual move from where you are, okay? Sometimes moving from, moving to calmer waters, from someplace that's troubled in love. Okay, we'll clarify it. Six of Cups is crossing you. There may be some family. We've got 2 6s now starting out this deck. Starting out this read, you got 2 6s, okay? There's some divine order with that, okay, with 6s, all right? 6 of Cups is crossing you. That's nostalgic memories. It may be a past life connection or a soulmate, old or new, that's crossing you, that's on your mind severely right now. Severely, I'm hearing. Okay? Maybe some pain in making a transition, okay? 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior, is in the heart position of the read. You got your walls up in your heart. You've had prior hurts and love that are like currently blockading your heart. There's a Queen of Pentacles in the recent past. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurian energy could be you. It's your reading. Queen of Pentacles is a nurturer. She's also very abundant. She's a very good parent. Very close to the Empress. Representative of Earth energy. Princess of Wands is crowning you. You could have a child on your mind, especially if they're a fire sign. Or you could have some sort of news. Either news you want to bring somebody else, or news that you've been heard of some sort of exploration or something. Or you could just be fantasizing about somebody. Possible. Possible. King of Cups is in the near future. The King of Cups popped out in reverse, which I do not like to read reversals in here, only in tutelary tales, but I will look at it. I will look at it both ways. In the future, you may be out of touch with your emotions, okay? And this is only a possible future if nothing else changes, okay? All right, everybody has free will. You and anyone else you're dealing with have free will. Okay, so things can change, okay? You're looking at this so that you can change things or get a bird's eye view for those that it resonates with into some things that you may want to change or hone in on, okay? Greater understanding. King of Cups in reverse. Give me the, what is Taurus letting off in their environment currently? What is my Taurus letting off in the environment currently? The reason that this 6 of Cups and this 6 of Swords is here like this with this crossing scenario is because of this 9 of Wands. It's because of this Wounded Warrior, okay? The Wounded Warrior does go into battle or into love. He lives to fight another day, okay? But our old wounds, they can screw us up, right? King of Swords. King of Swords is in your current, that's what you're letting off in your environment. King of Swords is not the cuddliest, cuddliest thing to let off in your environment. However, it may be necessary in times of breakups and things like that, okay? But it's kind of a cold exterior, dry and cold. Not overly emotional, and this is the love reading, Taurus. Now, could be that you have a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian, moon, sun, rising, whatever, you know, I don't know what Taurus placement you're in here looking for. This is for sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, any specific access points, especially if you had a stellium and something set off majorly right now, then you should be in here. 6 of Pentacles. Possibly somebody wanting to invest in you. Invest in give and take on the love front with you. Taurus here in your environment you may or may not be aware of. Alternatively, there could be a lack of proper give and take in the current scenario you're in, okay, which is creating some sort of issues here, okay? Let's see. I need the hopes and fears for my Taurus. Seven of Swords is in your hopes and your fears. Deception, lying, cheating, manipulation, Aquarian energy. If you do have Aqua in your chart, you may be afraid of the own Aqua aspects of your own chart, okay? There can be good things with the Seven of Swords. It could be like a kind of smart, I don't want to say guerrilla warfare, but like making moves that are not typically expected, being maverick-like. It's in the hopes and the fears. When I see a Seven of Swords there, Nine of Swords is in the likely outcome if nothing changes. I don't like that at all. The Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck, okay? I don't know what part of your plan you're in, especially if, you know, the other day did resonate with you. You may be looking to walk back towards somebody, or somebody else is looking to walk back towards you. You may have gotten back together with a Queen of Swords, another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius here. Maybe the Six of Cups. Or you may have blocked communication and walk away. Divine timing. And the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom. And we have divine timing over here. Something's going on with like timing and waiting and something here that I'm picking up on. All right. If nothing else changes, it's this Nine of Swords, which would make sense with this King of Cups in reverse, because there's some sort of lack of emotional fulfillment or relationship fulfillment, either on your part or the part of somebody you're, you know, in a relationship with here in the near future. And this is your reading, so I'm going to read it as you. But if you're in this Nine of Swords energy, you can't much, you know, maybe this is excitement. I don't think so with the cards that are showing here, okay? Let me see, I want to use this deck to clarify. Let's clarify on some of these first. This ego is almost like a Six of Swords in a bad way. This pride, jealousy, self-preservation, walls up, don't let your guard down. It's like this King of Cups in reverse and this Nine of Swords here, and anxiety and a fear about Seven of Swords. Lying, deception, stealing, manipulation, cheating. Okay. Could be Taurus. What's going on? Are you scared of yourself, or are you scared of somebody else? Are you scared of somebody else's ego or your own? Eight of Pentacles. You're working on it. You're working on mastery of your ego. Give me this ego. Let's pull that one first. The Eight of Rods. Communication and movement. Is that what's keeping you on a pause? Your ego keeping you on a pause from communicating with somebody you care about, or communicating with your loved one here? Your ego. The Lovers, about a choice and love. Your ego is keeping you from moving or communicating. Could have to do with Gemini, doesn't have to. I don't think so. I think it's about your choices and love. And one more, why is Lovers here? The ego is interfering with movement or communication here on some front. The Star is in reverse. There's a lack of healing going on here. Okay? There's some sort of healing that needs to take place. It's a healing about your ego. Prior wounds, old abuse. Trying to protect yourself. Trying to protect yourself. How's that working for you? Taurus. Give me the, not too well if the Star's in reverse. If the Star's in reverse, your ego is out of whack. And it's interfering with your own healing as well as your own choices and love here. Two of Swords, you're at a crossroads. At a crossroads over a decision about love. And you're in pain though. Maybe the Star wouldn't be in reverse. There's a lack of healing. The ego's putting its walls up to protect you. Hang on one second. 1 second, Taurus. I'm back, Taurus. I'm sorry. Give me 3 on this deception, mask, illusion, duplicity, look beyond the superficial. That's in you or somebody else. Okay? Going on. It could be in you, especially with these ego issues, because when the ego takes over, what happens? We put on a mask, right? Cover my feelings. I protect myself, right? Wounded warrior, 9 of Wands. Nobody's going to get me, right? How's that working out for you on the love front? I don't see too well here with the 7 of Swords in your fear. Yeah, something needs to be illuminated here. The sun just came out, and I think it's within you, Taurus. What's this deception about? 4 of Cups, that you're discontent. About a family scenario. Possibly a child or a baby. Possibly a fool's leap you took into a family scenario without thinking too quickly. 4 of Cups, the Fool, and the 10 of Pentacles. But now you're there. It's you or somebody else. This is your reading once again. Some sort of discontent about a fool's leap here into a family scenario. And there's some sort of masking issues going on right now. Those hurt real bad. Okay? But there's a pause, and it's like you do have a hidden path here. You do have something. What's this hidden path? 6 of Cups, the Hermit, Virgo energy, and the King of Cups. And you just like spit at me when I... 6 of Cups. This is nostalgic family relations, maybe dealing with a Virgo, or maybe dealing with somebody you're not talking to right now, or that you're in a lot of introspection, making a plan. King of Cups in the upright. A lot of love and deep, deep well of feelings going into your thoughts about this hidden path. A lot of family like memories, okay, or nostalgic fantasy about possible new memories if this is a new person. There's something going into this hidden path. Tell me about this Hermit. The Hierophant, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Holy shit balls. Okay, sorry. Pardon me. The Chariot at the bottom. This may be somebody that you rushed in with, or somebody that you want to rush towards, or somebody that you were in a prior commitment with, that you had children with, but that you didn't marry. Could be for some of you. The Hierophant with the 9 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, or somebody you want to bring an offer to that is now independent, or you want your independence from a commitment to make an offer towards somebody new. Or this person that you're daydreaming about is independent and has a new beginning themselves. Could play out that way for you guys. Either way, I think it's more than just daydreaming, because there's a, like, it's hidden path. Hidden path. Divine timing. Pause. Pause. I could see the pause here. Tell me about this 4 of Cups here. Make sure my deck is upright. Tell me about this 4 of Cups. The Wounded Warrior. And it's trying to pop out on this 4 of Cups. You're not talking about it. What you're discontent about, something on an emotional or spiritual level, a lack of an Ace of Cups in your environment. Either you or somebody else jumped in or out of a family relationship quickly, and you're discontent about that. In fact, you're wearing a mask about it, or you're looking beyond it. You're trying to figure it out, or you know about it and you're just wearing a mask about it. What's this 4 of Cups? Temperance, the King of Rods, and the High Priestess. Could be dealing with somebody with significant Sagittarius or Pisces placements. Doesn't have to be. Or access points. Somebody passionate, charismatic, intuitive, and good looking. Okay. That's also possibly a boss or a parent. Okay. masculine energy behind the card, female energy behind the High Priestess. Temperance is also here, mixing a new blend of an Ace of Cups. Temperance goes back to the Ace of Cups. The angel, the earth angel, is mixing up a new blend for an Ace of Cups, turning the water into wine. This could be you plugging into your intuition here about an Ace of Cups that you don't have. This is where the lack is. I asked on the Four of Cups. Being patient and waiting, and pause is the card before that. Step back. Wait for the sign. You're waiting for a sign. You're not opening your mouth, but you're waiting for a sign for somebody else. How's that working out for you, Taurus? Tell me about this High Priestess. Two of Cups. This is somebody else is popping up here. This is somebody you had a prior relationship with that, again, you're like back dreaming of or something. Two of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody that you felt like you had proper give and take with, maybe. Okay, or felt like you could have proper give and take. The Devil is popping up now. That you also had a good hot sexual relationship with, possibly. Or that you feel like you're exhibiting devil-like behavior to feel disdain with the Three Cups you have. You feel like a sinner. Could be. Give me the Moon. It's a secret. It's a secret, but it's on your mind all the time. That sounds fun. All right, let's see. I asked on this Four of Cups. This Four of Cups could also be about another new relationship. Hold on a second. Give me, who's this Queen of Pentacles? Let me pull a different deck. Got a Queen of Pentacles right here too. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Five of Wands. Battle with this person. Hangman and the Queen of Swords. You cut this person off, or they cut you off, or this is... There's some battle and bickering here in the past. Catty, bratty behavior here. Okay? I asked about this Four of Cups. I got the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the... Hang on. No. On the Four of Cups, I got this Temperance, the King, and the High Priestess. And then I asked on this High Priestess here. Right? And I get the Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. This could be somebody with Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Pisces and or... this is like your intuition going back on this Ace of Cups, dreaming of your ideal relationship or something about the give and take here that you're not happy about in the current relationship you have. Take it as it resonates, okay? On this, could be that you about your disdain and the give and take with the current, that you're tapping into intuition here on, and you're trying to patience yourself against fighting about why you're not happy with the Three Cups you have. Five of Wands, the Hanged Woman, you're in a state of waiting, and the Queen of Swords. It could be another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian here. Alternatively, it could be what is this? Queen of Swords. Choice, Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. That's the truth, that you want to make a choice and go away, or that this person moved away from you, and that's the truth. More Piscean energy showing up here. You know how to identify it better, Taurus. This could be somebody you're with now. You're not happy with the give and take. You're going into your intuition on it, but you're trying to practice your patience. And this King of Swords is staring at this Temperance here. Okay? Or you're nostalgic about somebody else that you're dreaming of here. It's getting complex, Taurus. Expected it to be with your other reading. Okay. Let's see here. Let me pull a deck to pull this. I want this Queen of Pentacles right here in your read. And then I'm going to go back over here in a minute as I pull on here. But same kind of themes are showing up here. Give me this Queen of Pentacles in the recent past. And this Queen of Pentacles can be you. Unhappy. She's like staring down at the pentacle. Could be unhappy about the give and take in the fiscal units or something disturbing you about that as well. This Queen of Pentacles, I get the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, which came out in reverse, and the frickin' Hierophant. In the recent past, you may have married a King of Wands or gone back to a King of Wands that you had an on and off relationship with, that you then got married to, despite the fact that you guys had some sort of breakup or on and off relationship in the recent past. Okay? Give me this King of Wands. King of Pentacles and the Devil. And the Six of Swords. Could be somebody with prominent Capricorn placements. Either you or somebody else here. Okay, but it's like the King of Pentacles just came out in reverse on that. There could have been like some sort of choice here to get back together with this person because of money. Because you needed money for greater stability at the time and point in time that you decided to get back together and get hitched or start living together again or something of this sort. There was something involving money, and or this person's got some addictions, or you do, or has prominent Capricorn in their chart. But this King of Pentacles showing up in reverse is like, I don't like that so much. Not with the Devil. What is this Princess of Wands up here? Let's do this first. What's this Six of Swords? Because now it's like you're thinking of leaving again, or someone is. And this is your reading, so you are. Now you're like, oh, maybe this didn't work out so well. Show my decks upside down. Strength. You're trying to muster the strength to move, to make a move. The Sun's in reverse because you're not happy. Sun's in reverse. Two Leo cards. If you have Leo in your chart or dealing with somebody with major Leo here. And a Queen of Cups. You're not happy in your relationship. This love relationship, this getting back together, this whatever it is. World, cycle closing or ending. Either you're dreaming of another Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and you have no joy where you're at, or you're not happy in this particular relationship. You want to go away to bring an ending somehow. Give me this Six of Cups here. The frickin' Hermit. What is this? The Hermit, the frickin' Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles. So you either stop talking to a Virgo here, that was a soul tie, or there is a closed mouth period, which is also all over this, and a complete stop to any forward progression or friendship or collaboration with someone. Or you are just doing that. Or like you're afraid, you're just trying to go inside and reflect. Okay, but there's no movement while you're doing this, and possibly no talking with somebody. Okay, what is this Hermit? Hold on. I need a different deck. What's this Hermit? Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords and the Hermit. What the hell? You got some news? Or there's some news that you went into introspection about? What's this Knight of Swords? I mean, what is this Hermit? Two of Wands, opportunity or choice. Queen of Wands. Now I have a pair, King and Queen of Wands, but they're on opposite sides here. This may be somebody you feel very passionately about, that you find very attractive. It's crossing you, or this could be this person that you got back together with here. Okay, that you walked back to from the past, or that you got hitched to here. Let's see. What is this Nine of Wands here at the bottom? Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Cups. You are a wounded warrior about somebody that you were freaking majorly in love with, that you also have nostalgic feelings about and maybe daydreaming about. Or you're daydreaming about your past person, or what to do because of the family ties and nostalgic feelings that are just leaving you with your freaking walls up all over the place right now. You're cut off from love, and this is in the heart position. Sucks. Okay, you're cut off from a Two of Cups and an Ace of Cups and a Six of Cups, somebody that feels like a soul tie, or you feel defensive against that person. What is this Princess of Wands up here? It's your child. Could be a child, especially if it's a fire sign. The Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. This is more than likely a child for some of you. For others of you, it's like news about somebody else's, could be news about a passionate new beginning, or yeah, you bringing that news, you're thinking about bringing that news to somebody else, you're thinking of bringing them a wand, okay? You're thinking of getting passionate with somebody as an option and taking a fool's leap, okay? And you could be thinking about delivering that news to somebody else, or King of Cups, yeah. Yeah, somebody you feel emotional for and passionate for, okay? You're thinking of bringing that offer to somebody, or somebody brought one to you, or you're thinking about a fire sign child, could be the child over here or another child who's on your mind. Could be a concern and all of this other stuff. Down here, it's like now I have an Ace of Wands up here as a clarifier and an Ace of Cups down here. A lot of passion here in between with pauses and discontent. Okay, what is this King of Cups over here? Oh, King of Wands, there it is again. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Knight of Wands. Are you freaking dealing with another freaking this King of Cups in the future? If nothing changes, it's like your emotions are out of whack, and there's a King of Wands and a Queen of Pentacles in reverse and a Knight of Wands. So either you're all been out of shape in the future because somebody that you cared for is now gone and not an option anymore, or you're dealing with another, or you're out of sorts, like you're queen, you just like decide you give up on love and stick with the money. For some of you it could be, if you are this Queen of Pentacles here, okay? And there could be, you're like, maybe I should just have affairs. I don't know where I'm getting that from. It's just what I'm getting. Yeah, that's not going to work, because then you're a King of Cups in reverse, possibly drinking yourself to death or doing something else, and definitely, you know, not happy. Not happy. Either that or somebody else starts running out on you. Could be. but this is your reading. And then there's the Knight of Cups. You've got like Don Juan and the frickin' Players Club over here in the near future if you don't change the scenario that you're stuck in right now, which is deception and ego. Okay, and the hidden path. I think you already know. I think you want to change. However, I feel like you're stuck and you don't know, you know, you're stuck on your path. Here, pausing. And a lot of anxiety. What is this Seven of Swords here? King of Cups. The King of Swords in reverse. What's up with this King of Swords and the frickin' Seven of Wands? That King of Swords in reverse, he's got a hell of a frickin' temper. Hell of a frickin' temper. Lying, deception, feeling defensive. This is your fear that if you get in touch with your emotions that you're then gonna have to be defensive. Some sort. It's like mental and emotional issues here. Like you can't balance the mental and the emotional here. There's like instability between the mind and the emotions here. Okay, and when there is, you're like, screw it, I'll just go for the passion. Or I'll just go for the money. But there's a hidden path. Divine timing, a pause, and a definite nostalgia about something better here that you want. Okay, I don't know what your personal situation is here. Okay, what is this Nine of Swords? Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles. No, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. You're all anxiety ridden about getting news or bringing an apology or an offer of something tangible, just a little bit to someone, just a little bit of an offer, just a little bit of, I'm going to let my emotions out just a little bit. This is Page energy here. This is immature energy here. Yet I don't see someone involved in an immature relationship here, here, or here. I see somebody with children engaging in Page behavior here and all anxiety ridden over it. And I get it. It's because you're afraid to let your walls down. I get it. You've been hurt before. Maybe there's been screw-ups. Something's off. Something's wrong. But the amount of emotion and pain and discontent behind the current scenario is much larger than this. And the amount of like dysfunction that's going on behind this mask and these emotions, and at some point or another it's going to break or boil over here. What is this King of Swords over here? Wounded Warrior, Nine of Wands, about a family scenario, Ten of Pentacles, and a Knight of Cups. You may have gotten into a family scenario because of a one-night stand or made a sly, fast move, or again, you feel cut off from your emotions in your romantic life, and there's lack of fulfillment, and they just busted out on me on that. You're cold. Okay, if this, and this is what you're exuding in the environment, you're cold to romance because you have your walls up, you're cold to your emotions, you're not like, there's a loveless, lackluster lack of romantic action in your family scenario right now because you don't feel passionate because your walls are up. Your walls are up, and your walls are up because of all this like hidden emotion on the inside and disdain about shit going on that you feel like you can't fix. Or you feel like you're just supposed to shut up about, one or the other. Because that's what the Four of Cups implies a lot of times. It's like the disdain. You have 3 cups and everybody's like, you're supposed to be happy. You have everything. You have it made. But you're not. Okay? And, you know, there might be a need to go talk to a therapist or a separate, you know, party about your specific situation if this is resonating for you. But or it could just be that you already know what you want to do and exactly what you have to do, but there's a matter of divine timing at play here, and waiting, and fear. And fear. And it's the fear and the ego that'll keep you from doing what your heart and your soul want to do. Okay? It's the fear and the ego that will say, I'm going to shut myself down and just go by what everybody else says I'm supposed to be doing, because then I won't screw up, because I don't trust myself anymore. All right, what's this Six of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman, and the Six of Wands. Six of Pentacles. Somebody around you does not want to work on it anymore. They're waiting, or you're waiting for a victory here to start working on it again, because there's not a proper give and take in whatever around you, okay? Or somebody else that you want to bring a give and take with. You're not working with that person anymore at all, because you're in this waiting, pause, shut mouth period with your own person or with a person you want. And then the Six of Wands is here. And guess what the Six of Wands is here? It's the ego. The ego. King of Swords. Okay, what is this? Give me this Nine of Swords. Tower. Ace of Swords, Tower, and Strength in reverse. Right now, you're like very anxious about, you want to, it's all you think about is like next steps in a plan, but you can't get yourself to move and speak the truth, Ace of Swords, because you know it'll cause a tower and you don't have the strength to bear it. You don't have the strength to make your plan on the hidden path for the next thing to do. Even though you want to go away, you're tied up about nostalgia and have been listening to, I'm supposed to do this or that, I now did this or that, I'm stuck in this or that. Tough place to be, Taurus. And I'm not looking at your individual scenarios. I would say in this instance, if we're not dealing with a marriage, then, you know, no time like the present, you know, this isn't going to get, this has been stewing for a long, long time. If you are in a marriage, I think it's time for you to like maybe go see your own therapist to talk about the stuff that I couldn't possibly like know all the details of whatever Taurus is popping up here. I couldn't possibly know all the details, but maybe you have, maybe somebody's saying, no, this is what you have to do now. I don't know, but for whatever reason, it's like you have this whole inner world that's very unhappy right now. And for some of you, you may have taken a fool's leap. Into a new relationship with some sort of karmic that's like miserable. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, and then karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, losses, letting go. And then the Green Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. I do see like Mask pops up again, engagement ring, and the Chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment. You're holding on to something that makes you unhappy because you're afraid nobody else will love you. You might be engaged. You might be contemplating engagement with somebody else, or you may be in some sort of commitment with a Taurus. These are usually short. Yours got really long because I knew it was going to be a mess because of the reading I got for you guys the other day. Libras will also be probably Anyway, we got, I don't know where I lost you exactly, but after the Grim Reaper and the Chaser, I got another mask, separation, the snake, and healing heart. I don't know who's doing what or who's the instigator, but like, and I don't know that you've cheated on anybody that you're with yet. I just know that you're unhappy. Unhappy to the point that you're like considering just cheating and staying in it so they don't have to upset the lovers. Again, there's somebody else's choices here. You may have felt like you made the wrong choice here in the past when you got together, back together with the devil over here, or made a commitment with the devil over here. Let's see. Give me another one on this devil. Feel defensive and the Fool. Again, some of you may have a child with this person or felt like you made a fool's leap. Daughter of Cups just came out. Maybe a water baby. Scorpio. The Emperor. Yeah, you're a daddy. Let's see. If you had a baby in July, that would be a Cancer. Okay. End of June to beginning of July, through the majority of July. Could have had a child in March, latter February, Pisces, or Scorpio, late October to November. Doesn't have to be. Others of you may have just like freaking took a leap with somebody. I don't think so. I asked about this devil. Some of you like are worried about children here. Victory and ego pops out again. Emperor can be like super controlling in the reverse, you know, especially when you know, an Emperor is great, so is the Empress, but either can be in reverse, and I'm not, you know, intentionally pulling reversals in here. So, you know, you're holding on to what you think you're supposed to do here, and there's all these masks, self-deception, and a lot of pain that you're not like trying not even to admit to yourself. Meanwhile, you're like, maybe I'll just stay here and cheat, or maybe I'll just stay here and drink. I don't know which one it is. You know, maybe both. And it may be that you feel like something else you wanted you can't have now because you made the wrong choice or something, or multiple people did here. Let's see. What is this? But an Emperor that's stuck in a Six of Wands, or a reversed Emperor that's stuck in a Six of Wands is, you know, relying on what everybody else tells him he should do. Not a full Emperor, and can be extremely controlling of his environment, especially when he feels emotionally unease inside. It's control everything so it looks okay on the outside, because that's what I'm supposed to do. And the Four of Swords just popped out of that, so you need to heal from that, or you're trying to heal from her, or there's a need for a rest and a healing here, as well as some enlightenment. Okay? Oh man, Taurus, I could go on for another hour with you guys, but I don't want to go down a hole too far here. This definitely falls in line with your other reading, although it looks like you're trapped in a place of the steps. Maybe even scared. And I'm sorry about that. Give me some advice for the universe for my Taurus. How about we do that? How about we ask the universe for some advice for you, because I'm a little stuck here. I have some advice for my Taurus, please. The Magician. Advice for my Taurus, please. The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. You need to manifest a new beginning to reignite your love life here. And this Ace of Wands, I will say, came out in reverse. So if you're going around cheating or drinking as a release from your pain, or you gotta bring back the romance to re-spark the flame. You have to use your tools to manifest what you want here. Maybe you're making the improper decisions about who you're supposed to be on guard with. You're shutting down your own Ace of Wands here with this 9 of Wands deal. For that to, why is the Ace of Wands in reverse? 10 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Swords. Heartbreak. You are like missing somebody or heartbroken over the fact that you are freaking stuck. Okay, so, you know, it's not, I don't see that getting any better. I don't, you know, a Taurus, I don't know too many Tauruses that don't work on it, but plug in and work on it if you want to, and the other person wants to. And you know, if it's lost, okay? But if this decision was made over a child anyway, was it ever made for love? For a second, Taurus, or was it made out of fear? Or was the child born after and now you're like, oh, I'm stuck? Your children are going to notice the behavior in you from this. Living miserably for years. That's something kids pick up on. Especially when there's affairs and addictions and things of that sort. Why is the 3 of Swords here on the 10 of Pentacles? It's like you're going to have to live to fight another day, because the walls you're holding up now need to be released on one end or the other, because there's no talking. There's no expression of emotion or passion here. With the person you're with or the person you want to be with or something, you're just shut down. Five of Wands. You look like Joan of Arc at the stake here, okay? 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. That's some frickin' negative ass energy there. You just may be afraid, or there's like heartbreak over like some mess, an investment where other people were involved. Other people are involved, and other people are, you feel tied up, you feel defeated about your investments here. You're just in, there's just so much heartbreak here, Taurus. What's this 5 of Swords? Justice, the Devil, the Lovers. You feel like it's your karma to stay in this because you made a bad decision. The universe's advice is to be your own magician and make a change. How that change applies. What's this 5 of Wands? You feel like you have to live like this because you deserve it. What's this 5 of Wands? 8 of Swords, all tied up. All tied up, can't do anything. 4 of Swords, can't heal. You're all tied up away from what? 4 of Swords, healing, and the Star, healing. You're all tied up and you can't heal. That's when I asked about this 5 of Wands. So what I'm going to say on this 5 of Wands is, yes, you feel like there's a bunch of competition and a bunch of cattiness around and all this shit and you can't do anything. Okay? And then on the 5 of Swords, I told you, you feel like it's your karma or justice because of your own devil-like behavior or bad decisions, that you made a bad freaking choice in love, the Lovers. And it's your karma that you just stay with it. And it is not working. It is not working. That's not working. And what is it blocking you from? This 5 of Wands. This has to do with other people too. So like with this 5 of Wands, again, you can be, especially when you're in the ego and then you're having emotional problems with expression of your emotion and your passion, and yet you feel this discontent, like you are not supposed to, you're just supposed to shut up and take it because you should be happy with what you had and it's you that made the decision or something of this sort. You are tied up in a mental prison and an prison of other people's 5 of Wands implies other people are involved. And what are you tied off from? freaking Four of Swords, which is everyday healing, rest, retreat, downloads, healing, your own healing energy, and major soul healing energy. The Star, and the Star was the reverse over here. If you have Aquarius in your chart, you're popping up here. Okay? You're tied off literally from a part of yourself, if that's what you have. And we had the King of Swords here already. Okay? And that was in your present position. Okay? So, Taurus. I would go back maybe and look at the Pluto reading I did, and definitely check out your detailed reading. The universe's advice to you was for you to be a magician, Knight of Cups. And it was like, be a magician and recognizing your own, that your fire's out. I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving medical advice, but it's like a heal thyself kind of thing, okay? Definitely get other help if you need it. It looks like you might from unbiased people here, okay? And I feel like it's needed maybe for you guys, okay? If you guys don't know the next steps on your own. But I think one of the steps might be to open your frickin' mouth a little more, okay? About what you really want. That might be one of the first things that helps you out a little bit. Okay, not in an argumentative manner. I'm just saying, you know, maybe there's things that you're not admitting to yourself. I feel like somewhat you're wearing these deceptions and masks so long that you are wearing them like you think your face looks like that now. Like, that's what I'm getting. Anyway, oh, I gotta do Gemini and a couple others. I'm glad I did this for you guys. I'm really sorry for those of you that this resonates with. You looked so strong in your plans and the other thing, you know, I knew that this reading was going to be a mess if it picked up on the same energy, and it is, you know, but hopefully this helped, if so. All right, let me know. Thinking of you all, okay, and I will see you guys in the other reading. Bye, Taurus. I'm going to give you a roomie before I close this out, okay? Always helps me, okay? And it's always been really helpful in these readings I do, especially the troubled ones, okay? I don't think I gave you Wise One the other day, but this issue that I see here, dude, like, I just say dude, see you guys like really band-aiding the problem internally and externally to yourself, and like to the point where you're thinking of engaging in self-destructive behavior or patterns so that you don't screw up the exterior mask. And like, that's the part where you're like gonna start damaging your own soul and the souls of whatever children are around you, okay? As well as, like, you know, kids aren't stupid. Whoever you're with's not stupid, you know? You know, and what, are you gonna turn yourself into somebody that you don't wanna be, that you aren't? For the sake of keeping it all sane on the outside, and think that somebody else is going to be happy with that, or you're going to be happy with that, or your soul's going to be happy with that. Because the Taurus that I read for today is soul sick. Real soul sick. And doesn't have anybody to talk to about it. Because everybody they think that they can talk to about it is going to say, what's the matter with you? You pulled 2. Holy shit. I don't usually give 2, but in your case, especially with the other reading you have, I will. The first one is number 29, and it says the right choice. Okay? And the second one is number 18, and it says a new gown. Okay? So I'm going to read them both for you, because you deserve both. You deserve both. Okay? So, and you need to start telling yourself what you deserve and what you don't deserve too. Not let other people define that to you, because what I see is like somebody that wants to be an emperor and feels like they need to be an emperor, but is not feeling like an emperor on that inside because it's unhappy. Okay? Or she. Take it as it resonates. Number 29, the right choice. Stay close to those who know about the heart. Choose the shade of a tree that is in constant bloom. Don't meander aimlessly among the herb sellers and potion vendors. Go directly to the shop that sells nothing but sweets. Don't sit waiting by every boiling pot to have your plate filled. Not every boiling pot is cooking what you want. Not every sugar cane is filled with sugar. Not every down has an up. Not every eye has vision. Not every sea contains pearls. Holy shit. Okay, let's read number 18. I've never read that one before, and like, this is, I mean, I bought these oracles because they're Rumi oracles, but I've read Rumi since I was like in college. Somebody bought me a Rumi when I was in college, and like, I've never read that one before. Anyway, number 18, a new gown. A new gown. Weary and consumed by longing, I was caressed by my beloved last night. My wounded soul was set free when I tasted the sweetness of love. My spirit was lifted at once. I surrendered my life while overflowing with joy, and my vision was filled with light. Love said, don't feel so hopeless, my weary and gloomy one, for my generosity is beyond forgetting those devoted to me. See how boundless divine justice can be. Behold my immeasurable kindness. That was pretty beautiful. I don't think I could say it better. Watch out for those repetitive statements you're making to yourself, like, do the right thing, do this, you do that, and you know, if you do the right thing, everything's just going to be fine, because that's what I see you trying to do, and it's not working. It's not working. But you're starting to believe the mask, but your soul and your heart don't believe this mask. So you're starting to think of ways that you can just self-destruct or get shit on the side that still doesn't fulfill you, and then you feel like a bad person. Soul sick. So, but again, I don't want to focus on that. Let's stick with the right choice and a new gown. Those said it better than I could, okay? For whatever Taurus this resonates with, okay? Let me know how it goes, Taurus.